I'm playing kind of a flexible line here. And now the idea, maybe I'll just go with G6. Try to play real actively in the center. Maybe I'll even play B6. You know, he could kind of take the pawn there. Depends what I'm going for. B6, I think I'll just go ahead with D6 actually. So I'm kind of thinking maybe knight BD7. You know, bishop G4 would be nice. Now he plays C3 though, so now I kind of want to play B6 and bishop B7. But first, okay, so he wants to do that. So I really like to make his life a little more difficult by threatening E4. Pretty much makes him play E4 himself. And I think now I go for knight F4, maybe playing F5 myself. So I can't quite play F5. It seems like he could have some tactics there that's not going to really work out for me. So here's kind of like, how do I get my bishop in the game? Knight B6 and then F5. It doesn't look very good. Maybe A5. Just an idea. I mean, he could play A4 now, but now maybe knight B6 is going to have a little more effect, and my bishop could go to take advantage of the weak light squares on his kingside. Okay, so this is definitely not a good move. There's no way that makes sense. I think I just played B5, and now I'm going to play A3. Oh, wow. I think I still play A3. And I wonder if I can actually take the pawn on D4. Looks like he's going to be able to play... What about B4? B4, I don't know. I mean, this is getting a little bit ridiculous, but it seems like I think he should have played D takes C5 there. But he is restricting my play. So that's for sure. So how do I play F5? That's really the question for me in this position. How do I play F5? So what about this knight F6 to knight G4? That's going to trade off his piece that's hitting F5 right now. Okay, so wow, this guy is nuts. He's really very bent on me not playing F5. And I'm not buying it. What if I took the pawn on C3? Okay, let's say first bishop H3, so he can't maneuver his bishop back. So now he's trying to open up the queenside on me. And I was thinking maybe queen D7 to play knight G4. I've been really trying to play that. If I can get the knight to G4, maybe I can finally play F5. I've got to get some counterplay, but he can play B4. Wow, this guy is really not letting me do what I want. So I'm going to reroute the knight to C7 and B5. My bishop on H3 might be a little lonely here. And that's kind of sketching me out. Bishop H6. This is definitely a useful move. Taking a much better diagonal for the bishop. So this guy, what a positional battle here. I mean, I guess he could play G4 and try to trap my bishop, but it's very tough to actually trap it. And I think I can get out. I'm so close to playing F5. If I can just play knight. Okay, so he's studying tactics. That's not good. Probably queen e7 to prevent any g4. It's just kind of nice. Now I can actually threaten knight f4 in some lines. Just an idea that the queen is hitting the knight on h4. Bishop on h6, killing it. He can't play queen c1. Probably the best move here is for him is bishop d2. And, well, I don't know. Maybe he's got rook d1. And I'll probably go... Must be time for f5. It's gotta be. I can finally actually do it. Now, if he plays pawn takes, I think I'm actually gonna take with the bishop because I feel like, well, I don't know. This maybe was a little too crazy. Yeah, he's got f4. That was what I was thinking. Not so fun now, actually. I mean, I could sack a piece. Everything is just crashing on e5. Maybe I can make things interesting. I'm very low on time. I think I should have taken with the pawn there. G takes f5 was better. But I've got a fighting chance. Takes e5, I take d5. Pawn takes d6, and I suppose queen to b7? That's not a good move. This position is becoming very bad. Not feeling this. I'm going to have to go queen b7 because he's got knight coming to e5. I think he took the wrong way. Because now I get this dark squared bishop. This should be giving me compensation. Okay, now I just have to go super fast. If I can get his pawn on e5, if I can track that down, oh, that was a blunder. Totally lost. His rook is hanging on c1. I just moved too fast. He can play knight takes. I'm going to try to flag him, though. Wow. He's got queen to d5. So now I'm trying to threaten some tactics on him if I can. With rook takes d6. Maybe if rook takes c5, queen a7. Ooh. Queen a7 might be able to spice it up. I mean, he can still play b4. That actually doesn't do anything. I'm still trying to flag him because he started playing really slow. Like, I'm not going to give up. I don't know what he's doing. He got sketched out by some tactics. It's not so clear now. In fact, I think I'm definitely going to flag him. Yeah, he's going to get flagged. Trying to get knight g4. This guy is too slow. I'm going to flag him. There's no way he's got enough time. Whoa. I'll take it.